Hi, this is Robert Walsh of BestStockPickingServices.com, and this is my third video in a series of videos on using FreeStockCharts.com. In this particular one, we're going to learn about setting up moving averages and trend lines. On my site, BestStockPickingServices.com, I have a post on the 3 moving averages every trader should know. I would encourage you to read that to see why I'm setting up these 3 particular ones: the 20, the 50, and a 200-day moving average. So to add a moving average, we click on Add Indicator, and we'll go down to Moving Average, and we want it to be on Price History. And it defaults to the 50-day. We're going to start with the 20-day, so we go click on this and go to Edit, and we just type in 20. And now we're going to add the 50. Oops. And we want to be on Price History, and it defaults to 50, but to change the color we go back to Edit, and we'll make this one yellow so it stands out. And we're going to add one more, the 200-day moving average. And we click Edit, and we'll make this red and change this to be 200. Okay, now we have the 3 basic moving averages, and now we're going to learn how to set up a trend line. And to do that, we click on this draw here, and this will show us a bunch of different things we can add to our charts. And we click this trend line, and all we have to do is click on the first point and then hold down your mouse left button and drag it up. And there we go with a trend line, and we can move it around by clicking on it right here, and we can drag it up and down. And we can also create another parallel trend line by just left clicking on it, and we can create a parallel line. So if you want to create a channel like so, we can just move it around. Just by clicking on it, we can drag it, as you can see. Okay, now we see that we have our trend lines and moving averages drawn in, and one thing about it we'll notice is if we click on the weekly, the trend lines will show up but the moving averages do not. So if we want to add in the moving averages for here, we have to go back and add them manually, so by going to Add Indicator, and the trend lines will transfer to all time frames. So if we click on hourly, we'll see them here, and the 15-minute you'll see them here. And that's it for this video on setting up moving averages and trend lines. This is Robert Walsh of BestStockPickingServices.com, and my next video will cover setting up portfolio watch lists. Thank you for watching.